All right, so defense sector, defense spending globally, it hit a record this year, actually. At the same time, we're seeing conflicts in the Middle East. We're seeing the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, also tensions in the South China Sea. I think my bottom line question is, what else can make these stocks move higher? We're already seeing global conflicts and spending at an all-time high.
Absolutely, Frank. Look, the geopolitical tides have been shifting for a while now. We are in an extremely volatile period, and the markets are simply reacting to these new realities. Now, the backdrop continues to remain fertile. Between now and the end of this decade, we anticipate close to $1 trillion of incremental military expenditures to come online. And an increasing percentage of this spending is being directed towards technology-first solutions, towards software, towards cybersecurity, and a breadth of solutions. So there's really the continued headlines that come from regions like the Middle East, like China, like Ukraine, that continue to drive the defense story here. But you're also starting to see fundamentals improve significantly based on that military spending that is coming online.
Let's pull on that thread for a minute where you're talking about that shift in military spending. So according to your research, I'm looking right here, I was pretty surprised. Less than 1% of global military spending goes to technology right now. The rest is actually hard assets.
Absolutely, Frank. Look, almost $2.3 trillion are spent on military expenditures worldwide. This year, you will see global military spending going up for the 10th consecutive year, and yet less than 1% goes towards technology-first solutions. Now, when we talk about technology, it's a breadth of solutions that we're talking about, right? You have, on the hardware side, the increasing use of sensors, increasing use of components, chips, semiconductors. And when you talk about this traditional munition refresh that we're currently encountering across the board, you have to make these systems increasingly more digitized, right? Ships, tanks, across the board. Then you also have software, IT spending, and cybersecurity is a growing component of this as well that has been underinvested in for a very long period of time now.
All right, so Tejas, give us some names, some stocks that are going to benefit from this spending shift. Again, I think for a lot of our audience, it's probably very surprising that less than 1% of defense spending goes to tech. Give us 2 or 3 names that you see as direct beneficiaries of this shift.
Absolutely. Look, first of all, I think you have to consider the traditional defense contractors, your classic Lockheed, your classic Raytheons of the world. I mean, these companies are in the forefront in a very good position to provide these exhaustive platforms, right? Be it jets, be it missile systems that are being increasingly digitized, and they benefit from that value proposition there. Secondly, on the software side of things, you have to look at novel innovation companies like Palantir, for example, really carving out a space for itself and forming that foundation for the continuous sort of deployment of software, of AI, of cybersecurity solutions. And then lastly, another exciting area that we're looking at is the growing use of drone technology. So a company like AeroVironment, for example, that is trying to grow into that market has a phenomenal growth curve in front of them. And we advise our investors to pay attention to these opportunities.
One last question before we let you go. We were just talking about the rise of the dollar recently, up 3% over the last month. If we continue to see a stronger dollar, does that have a direct impact, a negative impact on these defense companies that sell, admittedly, a lot of their products in global markets overseas in places like Europe and Asia as well?
Absolutely. Look, the spending in Europe, spending in global markets has been one of the drivers of growth when it comes to these companies. But look, the domestic demand is incredibly strong as well. The United States is the largest spender when it comes to global military expenditures, and we've seen spending in specific categories here continue to go up. On the software side, the U.S. has been making up for significant underinvestment when it comes to AI, when it comes to defense IT. So we see that domestic momentum continue to sort of play a role. And while there are some headwinds from the strength of the dollar, we think that the local investments will offset for most of that risk there.